Nobody had their audio in. Austin, yes, you can stay in the party. Well, I don't really care. Just don't have your audio in. Do any of you two have your checkbox in? Or else we'll go or recon. Don't. Just keep it that way. You guys can watch my stream. Ugh. Does this ad support you? Oh yes, this ad supports me. Oh. Not Spa. No, that is Austria. I hear myself through the... God. Should mute me. Hey, that's Germany, guys. Or is that Mexico? I'm very smart with my tracks. I'll look at... Amazing. All right, for all you awesome people in the stream, we are just a couple minutes away from the start of Shake and Bake's German Grand Prix. Race 9 of 15, only 7 more to go, but the championship battle is still close. Even then, we have Aldifer, who looks like he's going to miss today's race, the points leader. So that's going to really open up the race for people like Midnight, VTech, and Austin. They will attempt to pounce on the points and hopefully minimize that gap between them and the leader. These past few races have shown VTech's awesome and true firepower. But after last week's DNF really put him behind the 8 ball, he'll be looking to manage that and get back up to the top step of the podium tonight. Also, just to mention, it looks like I'll be alone in the booth. I don't see LuckyDog getting online. He might get online, but no. We'll see what happens. Anyways, not too sure how many people are going to show up, but we do have a new driver this week. We have Red Rocket Romeo. He was going to run earlier this season. Looked like he would be a strong contender for the championship, but unfortunately with a work schedule and many other variables, he could not attend the races. But tonight is his first night, so wish him the best of luck, and hopefully he runs well. Yes, I can hear you. Anyways, shout out to all you guys who are hosting me. It's awesome that I can get some support, even if you guys aren't around. So, big thanks to all you guys. Getting everybody to filter in. This is one of the faster lap times. I think we're going to be rolling in the low 110s. Probably towards the 11s, 12s bracket for pole. Maybe a little quicker. That's what we're working with here. Okay. Why are you laughing? Oh yeah, look at you, Trenton Reese and Frozen Toast, 2 new people that are hosting me. So, especially a big shout out to you two. Trenton Reese, you guys know him as N2SC4R412414 or Real Spill Goat. He used to be a part of this league. He had a lot of success until he unfortunately wasn't able to do the rest of it. He's in the chat right now. You just do. Oh, bet. Yep. This is like the most support I've been getting all year. This is amazing. We have 11 people right now. I don't know if Sparky will show or not. We're just filing out everybody through Discord, and then we will be getting ready to go soon. Oh my gosh, 6 people are watching. This is like a record for this year. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. As we're waiting for these guys to roll off, let's go through last week with a little recap. Aldefer was able to come out with his 3rd win of the season and put himself closer to the... Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. In a minute. Anyways, Aldefer was able to really wrap home a championship contending race with a championship contending car, with a championship contending performance. Did a very good job. The 2 Salbers rounded the podium with Midnight in 4th. He's now up to 2nd in points. Jupe gets his best finish of 5th. And Austin, after some struggles at the beginning, was able to pull together a P6. J-Mac got 7th. I'm not sure who rounded out the field from there. Yes, it was like Riot 2, Justin, and Dion. I don't remember which order. I apologize. And then we had Skeppy, DC, along with VTech and Deluxe Corn. Guys, knock it off a chat, please. Please. Please, guys. Come on. You guys in chat. It's terrible. Oh, 11 viewers. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing. 11 viewers. This is like a new track record. Oh my gosh. We're just getting ready to go through. These are like the old days of season 1 where I was the only guy in the booth. But yeah, that's why. Oh, now we're down to 8 people. Anyways, the last race we had was just me in the booth. We had an incredible race at Baku. 7-minute race recap. We didn't get there before. We're probably never going to get there again. Crazy finish. Crazy race overall. We had a first-time winner. We had a first-time pole sitter. We had a first-time everything. Hopefully we get the same today. Guys, come on, come on, come on. Once again, thanks to all you guys who have came out to watch and the people who are hosting me. Much appreciated. Shout out to everybody in chat. Austin Rocks, Trent Reese, Call Me Recon, Frozen. I hear that Tactical Austin, who's sitting 4th in the points and also is Mr. Austin Rocks, has hurt finger from school, and he's really trying to fight that right now, as you can imagine, trying to drive a car. All right. All right, we're getting ready for qualifying. 18 minutes. We're going to see who gets the best lap. And weather has always been a question this season, and I don't think it'll be any different for tonight. Last week we saw a rainy start to qualifying, ended in the dry. We had some very new names up in the front. Lil Juke ended up qualifying P2, I think, almost got pole, but it looks like for now it's going to be it's going to be dry for qualifying. So I'm hearing from one of the drivers, I don't know if this is a reliable source, we got dry qualifying and wet in the race. So weather's going to have a curveball. Like J-Mac will be the first to go out. He had a solid run last week. Was running up in P4 for a while until he got somewhat ran over by the driver behind him. Ended up finishing 7th, but things are looking in the better direction for J-Mac right now. we got J-Mac out here. It's going to be very difficult to nail this track. It's a faster track in my opinion. And it's also one of my more favorite tracks on the calendar. So we got J-Mac, we got Red Rocket Romeo and the Williams. I don't think we've seen a Williams driver this season, so that's going to be a car to see out on track. We also have Tactical Austin in his Aston Martin Red Bull, as you see him showing off to the cameras. He's pretty injured with his fingers, so he'll have to fight that the whole race. We also have Nomad Maverick, got a third last week. 2 starts, 2 podiums. He's got very solid going. And Deluxe Cord, he'll be looking to turn things around after an unfortunate exit last week, but I have faith in him. I think he can do it. We also have Midnight out on track, sitting second in points. This is going to be a prime opportunity for him to get some points and possibly retake the championship lead. We have Dion out on track as well, J-Mac's teammate. He has gotten a good string of points finishes, so he'll be looking to do the same tonight. Alright, so people are starting to get on their laps. We have J-Mac working through Sector 3. He's going to try to nail the best lap possible. Or not, he's going to pit road. Thanks for making me look like a fool. So Rocket Romeo out here. He is on the medium compound, so if he's not that quick, that might be the reason why, but I've seen him in practice. I've seen him before the season. In my opinion, he was one of the contenders to win the title before the season started. So we'll see if that speed has translated into tonight. Rounds the final corner. It's going to be a 1:14.2 lap, especially for mediums, but I know he can definitely be better when it comes down to that. We have Tactical Austin running through the penultimate corner. He'll be looking to nail his time. He's on softs. He's already got his strategy plan, even with a couple fingers that aren't intact, and he's going to cross the line with a 1:15.5. Second and some off of Red Rocket, so he'll have to pick that up. We got Deluxe Cord rocking through here with Ultra Softs. This will be the first lap that we see on Ultra Softs. And Mean Fern goes to the top with a 1:13.2. That'll put him on the pole. Deluxe Cord, 1:16 flat. It is invalid, so. But Mean Fern up top right now. The 1:13.2. Risen Midnight is just basically half a tenth behind Red Rocket, sitting third now. Good to see the times filter in. Maverick is working through here, and it looks like he is pretty far up on his lap time. We'll see if he goes to pit road or not and makes me look like a fool, but he's going to round the final corner. He stays out, thank God. He's going to come to the line. Looks like a good lap. It's going to be a 1:12.8. So he improves. No, he doesn't improve. I'm sorry. That was his teammate. Maverick's the pole position for now. Now Mean Fern, he's coming through. He's a little up on his time. We'll see if he can hold it like that. And he improves, but not to pole. So Maverick stays on top. Salber 1-2. And Deluxe Cord, as I go off, gets the pole now. He has a 1:12.7. Now he is on a much quicker compound, but he does have the pole. He has the pole. I don't think you guys know, but I'm a huge Toro Rosso lover with the car, so excited to see him up front. We also have Skunk VTEC. Looking like the front runner to go for this championship. And there's so many caution flags going out right now. Insane. 6 people so far have a valid lap. We'll see if VTEC makes that 7. A little bit of a lockup, but he's going to be all right through here. Looks like a pretty solid lap coming his way. Oh, this might be a full lap. Rounds the final corner. I think he's going to get it. 1:12.2 on softs. A lot of people are out of gas right now. See Deluxe Cord, he is out of fuel. Maverick, no, Mean Fern fumbles his way into pit road. I might. Riot 2 right now is working on a lap. Slowly been waiting in the wings the past couple of weeks. He got that third at Canada, and he's had some other good finishes, but he'll be looking to power through this week. It looks like it's going to be a 1:14.4. That's going to put him lower than I thought it'd put him, in 7th place, only ahead of Tactical Austin. Speaking of Tactical Austin, he's on his lap. And it looks like Tactical Austin set a purple Sector 1, so we'll see if that carries through. Austin working through this lap. Like he has many times this season. We'll see what the split is on Sector 2. Oh. And it looks like his time may have gone invalid right there. Justin up to 5th with a 1. So good run by him. Ferrari sitting 5th and 7th. And Austin set an 11.9, but it's invalid. He's got 9 minutes to try to duplicate that. It doesn't look like he's going to have enough fuel to carry through. Midnight is on his lap. Ooh, that didn't sound very nice in the ears. Midnight breaking 200 miles an hour through there. This guy likes to drive cautious, he likes to drive clean, but doesn't really have the best qualifying runs. He's sort of like the Jimmy Johnson of the F1 league. Oh, and we have another guy in here. Midnight is working through the final sector. He rounds the final corner. It looks like he'll go a little faster right here. Actually, he goes quite a bit faster. Moves up to P5. We have 7.5 minutes left. Deluxe Cord is now on his outlap. Ooh, almost lost it there, but he's able to cover it up. Yeah, he's really being careful here not to blow this lap before it even begins. Squeezing around the final corner and start the lap. Runs a little wide there. That might make it invalid. Yeah, that invalidated the lap. His run for now is over. But anyways, we have Mean Fern now. Got a second last week. Lap's looking pretty solid for now. Now he's working through the final sector. There's the banked corner. Probably one of the more iconic portions of this racetrack. Oh, but he runs wide there. That's going to cost him his lap time, I think. Rounds the final corner. Would have been a pole lap, and it actually still holds. So a 1:11.8, that is the fastest time. For now, let's see if that holds for 6 minutes. I don't think it will, to be honest, but it might. Have Dion Ford Dub out there looking for his first time to be posted. We're hearing that Tactical Austin might have a purple sector 1. But we'll look at him in a minute or so. Right now, it's all eyes on Dion. Done a really fantastic job of running this league, and he's been able to get out some situations, and I give him a lot of props to that. I definitely would not be able to do that as he runs a little wide off the final corner. Gonna give him a 15.2, puts him in 9th, and Maverick to the front with a 1:11.5. A lot of good times up. Now we have Tactical Austin as he navigates through the final sets of corners. They try to put as much power into this final corner. A 1:12.005. That puts him in 3rd. And he'll probably finish out his run. We got J-Mac working his lap as well. Oh, fantastic. This game is glitching on J-Mac. That's amazing. He rounds the final corner. 1:15.9. It seems to be invalid though. VTAC on the approach to start his lap. And Austin seems to have bailed. We're going to go back to J-Mac while we can. Oh, there it goes. It's fixed now. Yay. That happened with VTech a couple of races ago, and we all thought he was cheating. What happens when you make assumptions, guys? Brakes at the 100-foot board. Looks like he's a second up on his earlier posted lap. Around the final corner, tries to keep it valid. Maybe went a little too low there, maybe went a little too wide there. We'll see if it holds. It does hold. He goes to P10 just in front of his teammate. But VTech is coming in a hurry. He's gonna round the final corner. He's got a lot of power in this lap time. It's gonna be a very good lap. A 1:10.8. That is pole by 7/10. Score now to start his lap. He's got 2 minutes to set a good one. We'll see how many people are able to pick up in these final 100 seconds or so. If it's anything like last week, be ready for a thrill. See a lot of these guys exiting pit road. Justin and Red Rocket J-Mac and Dion, I don't think they'll go out for another lap. And most of these other guys look like have the intention. VTech is going to call out. Now, Deluxe Cord is going to round the final corner. Oh, a little too wide there. We'll see if it's legal. It is legal, but he's not going to pick up on his position. And VTech has DNF'd out. Now we're really getting close to the end. Maverick working through Sector 2. See him really late revving, and Riot 2 is out of qualifying. And so is Midnight. And Deluxe Cord, so a lot of people out on their time. We only have 3 people looking for a lap. Maverick is one of them, and he is half a second off. He's throwing it in on this lap, though. Guarantee you that. Mean Fern is working through Sector 2. Austin barely gets his lap off, so we still have 3 people that could potentially throw off the king on top. These 3 are going to throw everything out there that they possibly can. Mean Fern rounding the final corner. Could have taken that a little quicker. It's going to come to the line, and he barely improves, but it's invalid anyways. We got Nomad Maverick. He's working through the final section. He's up, but he's not that much up, so I don't think he'll get pulled. Runs a little wide there. Gonna try to finish the lap strong. Really wide off of that section. And he just goes a little slower. Now we got Tactical Austin. He's working through the final corner. We'll see if he can gain any more positions. He only needs just a couple tenths. He's gonna cross the line, and I don't think he got 3rd. It improves, but he's gonna stay 4th. And that is qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Got tight at the end to get more XP for doing nothing. This is amazing. So that is your qualifying results. VTech on top, Maverick 2nd, Mean Fern 3rd, Austin 4th. Then it's Deluxe Cord, Midnight, Riot 2, and Justin, and then Red Rocket Romeo, J-Mac, and Dion round out the grid. Everybody in the top 7 qualified on Ultra Soft. 8th through 11th qualified on Soft, except for Red Rocket, who qualified on Medium. So we'll see what happens there, depending on how much speed people are hiding. But it won't matter anyway, since the race is going to be apparently very wet. Shades of Nürburgring 1976. It's about to be the first monsoon in Europe. Climate change is real. That was a bad joke. Anyways, the qualifying was about who was better in the dry. Right now, it's going to be about who's better in the rain. You have a driver that has won every race in the rain starting on pole. And then you have a guy starting in 4th that'll be looking to overthrow that. And then you have the other 9 drivers who will also be looking for the best finish possible. Let's hope it's clean. Let's hope it's exciting. Oh, I can't speak. Let's hope it's competitive. Let's hope it's fun. And looks like Ferrari may be driving for Force India. 5 red lights are out, and the race is underway. We are going here at Germany. Why did it put me in the back? Nomad Maverick gets a good jump. He's going to take the lead. The top 3 run wide into turn 1. Austin's going to be the big beneficiary. He's going to go to the inside of VTech for second. Contact is made. They're going to hold it. VTech gets loose. Bumps into Austin. They're going to both save it. And VTech is going to hold on to second. Now as we go down the backstretch, it is a scuffle. Riot 2, in the attempt to gain many positions, has shot up to 4th place as they go into the tight hairpin. Side by side for 4th. Deluxe Core looks like he's going to get it. Austin is also right there on VTech. Still side by side. Mean Fern is going to hold off the charge from Midnight. And it looks like everyone's gone to single file for now. But now Deluxe Core looking to Riot 2's left. He'll be looking to take 4th place away. Riot 2 defends that solidly, but we got a battle for the lead up front. On board with Tactical Austin as we watch these two duel. You can already tell the spray is going to be difficult. Maverick seeming to hold his own, same with VTech. They round the final corner, and Maverick is going to have the best jump for this lap, and he will lead lap 1. As we go through the field, Ferrari Nut has already gained 3 positions. I didn't even know he was racing, but seems like he's here. You can tell he's given a lot of space right now. He wants to be cautious. It's lap 2 at 34. But we got VTech, who's going to be right on Maverick. I feel like this is going to be similar to what we see this entire race. Now VTech goes to the inside. They're going to be side by side going into this turn. VTech looks like he's going to have the edge, and he will have the edge. VTech to the point at the beginning, runs a little wide, a bit of contact for the lead. Maverick gets loose. Oh! He spins on lap 2. Oh man, he's not going to be happy with that one. Must have lost a little bit of traction, and Austin may have accidentally clipped him there. And Maverick goes spinning off at the very beginning. Huge setback for him, but Austin is all over VTech trying to take the lead. And then we have Riot 2 in pursuit right behind both of them. They're all taking the high line going in. The top 6 are all one behind the other. And Ferrari Nut has actually taken 7th place. Yeah, Maverick just having some issues right now holding it. Midnight with the best lap. Hasn't had the best string of runs recently, but he's in the championship hunt for a reason. Ferrari Nut, who is slowly gaining positions. Up to P7, and Maverick already is down pit road. Austin runs into the back of VTech there. Very hard to the braking path. Not sure what happened there, but definitely a bit of contact. Austin is going to be the big loser off of that, as Riot 2 will be now attacking him for 2nd place. Oh, VTech goes wide right there. That's going to allow Austin and the entire field to close up. This is some incredible close racing in the early laps. And we can hear from Tactical Austin that the spray is real, so it's going to be very difficult to manage it when you're right behind somebody. And VTech's having a little bit of struggle right now in the early laps. Austin looking to attack. He won an F1 league race the other day, so he'll be looking to go back-to-back to today's race. And once again, top 6 are all one behind the other. We also have Ferrari Nut, who's in a distant 7th. Riot 2 currently has the best lap. And then after that, it seems like everybody's got a solid spread between each other. Deluxe Core to the inside for 3rd. A bit of contact. A little bit of a dive bomb there. I don't know if Riot 2 is going to be happy with that one. Side by side for 4th now. Mean Fern's going to try to take that position back. Deluxe Core already in the yellow for fuel. That's not where he wants to be at the beginning of this one. As they go into the hard braking zone, we'll see who can outbrake the other. They're both locking up to see if they can get the best braking power possible. Still side by side, however, will get the better traction and take that position away, but they have to watch out for Midnight. Right behind both of them. Oh, and he runs into the back of Deluxe Cord. A piece of wing falls off there, 3 wide for 4th. And that's going to cause a lot of issues. Mean Fern, the big loser there. A little bit of lag. Deluxe Cord falls back to 5th. And Midnight with a controversial move puts himself in P4. And Austin has gone into the grass apparently. And he's going to have to watch when merging back. He's going to be good, but he's going to lose a couple positions. Mean Fern's to his right. He's already lost 3 spots. And Ferrari Nut is catching all 4 of these guys. Yeah, Austin's definitely having problems with the car. Ferrari Nut is diving that thing to the inside. He's looking to take 6th place back. A little bit of contact there. Austin's going to run him down. We go side by side into turn 2. Austin turns into him. Ferrari Nut comes up a little. Questionable moves there on both parts, but Ferrari Nut's going to be the winner off of that one. And Red Rocket Romeo, also known as Apex Company, is going to be tracking right behind Austin for P7. For Austin, within just a few laps, has fallen about 5 positions. As Ferrari Nut runs wide right there. Austin doors him! Oh. Looks like Ferrari Nut's going to let him by. A little bit of red flag there. Deluxe Cord looks like tried to make a move and has fallen back to 5th. You can tell Austin's just not happy with Ferrari Nut right now. B-Tech though, starting to slowly break away from Riot 2. Up to a 2-second advantage now. And Mean Fern's gonna make a bold move to the left of Midnight. We'll see who gives each other room in a turn 1. Midnight's gonna try to slide up. He's gonna hold it for now. We have an incident in Sector 2. I'm not too sure who got involved. Looks like nobody in the front seems to have a problem, but we have a 3-car scuffle. About to be 4 for 3rd. Mean Fern loses a bit of traction there on exit. I'm telling you guys, Riot 2 is holding very well. Deluxe Cord's gonna go low. No, Mean Fern's gonna take the dive bomb. This seems to be the prime place to try to make a move. A bit of a bump, but Midnight's gonna hold. Austin's gonna be right on Deluxe Cord though. Corporate teammates fighting for 5th. Midnight goes a little wide right there. That's gonna compensate for the entry. Mean Fern runs into the back of him again. Oh, and Mean Fern gets really snappy on exit. He's able to save it, not lose too much time. It's all good right now on the Sauber camp for now, and Deluxe Cord goes wide off the track. A bit of wing damage from before probably caused that, and Tactical Austin, just like that, has moved up into 5th. Sorry, my mic was cutting out right there. Battle for 3rd. Mean Fern is back. Right there, runs wide. And now Austin might be just feeling some discomfort at this point, but it doesn't look like it on the track. He's going to the inside of Mean Fern for P4. Mean Fern runs a little aggressive there on the braking, and he's going to defend the spot nicely. And Ferrari Nut has caught up to all 4 of these guys. We have an incident in Sector 3, and Nomad Maverick is off the track. Weird to see that from him so early in the race, and then back to here on Tactical Austin with a bold move. Has now put himself in P4, and now D on track. I think he's letting these guys through. You see all 4 of those guys just rolling through one behind the other, and great, there's some lag. We have lag. And Maverick is out of the race? Oh. Dion has left the session. Justin is all over the place. And chaos on lap 7. I'm not sure what happened. But we're having incidents everywhere. I won't be surprised if a safety car comes out. But I think Dion may have left the session. That's probably what triggered everything. And now we have VTech with this glitch. Oh boy. Yeah, apparently Dion has left mid-race and Maverick has DNF'd. First time all season, that's gotta hurt. Sad to see that happen. Yeah, Dion is definitely not here at the moment. Probably some lag. And Riot2 right now is trying to carry everything he can to try to attack the leader, but I don't think he knows it, but VTech's on mode 5. Austin and Meanfern just continue to duel for 4th. They're about to be 3 wide for 4th right here. Aggressive move. 3 wide for P4. Austin's gonna have to back out. Deluxe cords through the grass. They're still right behind each other. Austin's gonna look to the inside. Meanfern's gonna hold it. A bit of contact for P5. Ferrari Nut's coming in. Deluxe cord runs wide. Ferrari Nut's gonna take it. No, Deluxe cord's still there. Okay. Definitely some internet problems. Tactical Austin, though, is going to take 5th place away. Yes, I did see that. Just anybody wondering? I'm telling you, though, Riot2's got something for VTech because they've been trading blows right now to one another. Nobody's really gaining anything. But Austin falls to 5th, and Meanfern is now up to P4. Ferrari Nut to the left of Deluxe Cord. Really tight window to try to make the overtake. Deluxe Cord's gonna hold it, but Ferrari Nut's not giving up in that Pink Force India. He's gonna let that thing roll, overshoots it a little. Deluxe Cord will be looking to take advantage. Over under, he's gonna get side by side. Incredible racing from the first 9 laps of this race. Ferrari Nut's still going to be there. He's not giving up. He's in mode 5. Deluxe Cord is in mode 4. They're about to knock into this turn side by side. Ferrari Nut dives down to the inside on the right. Deluxe Cord's going to overshoot. Ferrari Nut's going to overshoot. He's going to really slam the door on Deluxe Cord. He takes 6th place, though. He made the move done. And Rocket is right behind both of them. These two are fighting to the last minute. Deluxe Cord's going to take it. Ferrari Nut thinks smarter of it. Ferrari Nut, though, I've raced him many times and he's been patient. One good quality about him is he's very patient when he's behind you. He waits for you to make the mistake. And right as I say that, he's going to take the position away. Red Rocket goes a little wide and he's going to be off the track. J-Mac is going to be within striking distance now. And we have a battle for 3rd again. Battles all over the place. The rain is pouring right now. Look at Austin on the spray. Deluxe Cord goes in the pit finally, I think, to replace that damage. But Austin to the inside. These guys 3rd through 8th are racing so aggressive. And they are leaning on each other off the turn. They got to make sure they don't crash. So there's a little bit of lag, though. I can definitely see it on both sides. Oh, and there goes the contact. Austin goes off. Just a little bit can send you wide. It doesn't look like Austin will. Oh, yeah. The traction is definitely gone with it. And Ferrari Nut is going to take 5th place away, slowly moving up. But I can tell you right now, Austin will not be very happy with that. If those two end up meeting each other again in this race, I wonder to see what happens. VTech, though, slowly starting to separate himself from Riot2. And now VTech, I think VTech's been saving just a little. Because now he's really throwing it out there and he's really doing a good job. Yeah, we're working lap 11 of 34. Crazy start to this one. Ferrari Nut runs wide. Austin's going to look to the right. Looks like Ferrari Nut will hold it for now. And he almost spins, but Ferrari Nut did a good job of saving the car. Tactical Austin, though, looks like he'll make the move for 5th. See what happens here as Deluxe Court, I think, gets the first time penalty. Austin's going to try to run him off, and Austin barely, just barely makes the move. And Ferrari Nut to the right, he's going to make an aggressive move right here. But Austin looks like he's going to hold on. And Austin does apologize for that. Seems like he didn't mean to cut in front. But Ferrari Nut, he's not giving Austin any room for error. Baymax sitting in 8th, just waiting in the wings along with Justin. We have Mean Fern, who is really tightening that gap on Risen Midnight. Oh! Ran that thing deep. Yeah, Ferrari Nut, he's also right behind Austin, and then we have these two 7th and 8th. Everything's coming in pairs. Mean Fern's gonna look for a move right here. He's gonna look to the right, trying to take 3rd place away from Midnight, and Midnight's gonna have the power on exit. That's a power move if I've ever seen one. And in the back we have Austin and Ferrari. No, contact is made, and Austin has spun out. Oh no. That's 2 races in a row where Austin's been affected by somebody, and they are neck and neck for 3rd. Runs wide, they are knocking each other for 3rd as well. Battles all over the place, and Ferrari Nut has fallen back to 7th, so neither side on the benefit, and has a battle for 9th. Deluxe Squad will take 9th place away. I think Austin might have his AI out. But now VTech has checked out. He is now to a 4-second lead. And Ferrari Nut gets a 3-second time penalty. Craziness in the opening laps. These two are killing each other for 3rd. I don't think this battle is going to end anytime soon. Mean Fern looking to the left. He wants the better run, but Midnight's not going to let that happen. They're side by side off the corner. Mean Fern gets a little bit of a better run. Battle isn't over yet. Oh my. And now it might be. Mean Fern to take 3rd away. Midnight's not going to give up. He's going to dive to the inside to take 3rd place back. He runs Mean Fern off the track. It's a very aggressive racing in the midfield. And Midnight is going to hold. Red Rocket up to 5th and J-Mac up to 6th after all the drama. They are starting to power through. Mean Fern and Midnight just never stop fighting. Big aggressive move, but Midnight's going to take an early pit stop here on lap 14 of 34. Interesting strategy for sure. And that will probably send Midnight back, and he has to have a wing change, so that's going to affect him for sure. The Lux Cord will actually get by him here, it looks like. And Midnight already struggling. Go, 2 people that were just running in the top 5 are now sitting 9th and 10th. That's just how quickly things can change to this track. And VTech is rocking a very good gap. He is now 4 seconds ahead of Riot 2. But Riot 2 has held on very well He's been practicing quite a bit for this league, and it looks like it's finally starting to pay off, putting himself right now what looks to be a second place run. Hopefully I don't jinx him. He's doing a very good job right now, carrying the Renault name from last season. Mean Fern sits in third, Red Rocket in fourth, J-Mac in fifth, Ferrari Nut in sixth. Don't forget about Justin, he's also waiting in the distance. But J-Mac is all over Red Rocket. You have a guy who's been here almost every week, and you have a guy that's making his first start. Who have even speed racing each other right now for what looks to be fourth place. The lights are going nuts right now, but can't do anything about that. Working lap 15. And the race has calmed down just a little. It's calmed down just a little from the opening portion. Oh, definitely. Oh, great. There's lag again. Sorry, I haven't been on these camera angles. Don't know why I'm stuck on those for all the time, basically. J-Mac runs a little wide there. That's going to allow Ferrari not to close just a little. J-Mac holds strong. Oh, J-Mac almost loses the car there, but he does a good job of saving it. J-Mac loses it on exit just a little there. Once again, saves it, but Ferrari Nut is going to be looking to pounce on that. Don't think so. We got a three-car battle for fourth. These three are going to be knocking on each other's doors within a couple of seconds. And Riot 2 gets a 3-second time penalty, and I just noticed he was gaining a lot on VTEC. And J-Mac has gone wide through there. And that's going to allow Ferrari not to sneak in and take fifth place away. He locks up heavily there. Trying to run down Red Rocket Romeo. Sorry I haven't been talking like the past 2 minutes. I'm pretty tired. But anyways, I don't think Ferrari Nut's tired. He's going to the outside for fourth. And he's going to cleanly make the move before they get into the hairpin. And he's going to do a good job. He's going to hold it. So good work by the Force India driver. Keep in mind, we did have one Force India driver get a podium already this season. He may or may have not been in the booth and on the track at the same time, but we won't talk about that. Anyways, the leader is actually in on lap 17 of 34. He has led the majority of this race. Riot 2 is also down pit road. Mean Fern might follow suit, and so might Ferrari Nut. VTEC is out and away. He will be ahead of Riot 2 on exit of pit road. They both have pretty solid stops, if you ask me. Mean Fern will be coming in from third place. And VTech seems to have, Raitu seems to have gained a little bit of time through there. A good second down pit road, so very effective for him. Keep in mind, he's still 3 seconds off. As Mean Fern comes in, Ferrari Nut will cycle to third. J-Mac, once again, he seems to be fighting the car right now. He's in fourth. Deluxe Core will propel up to fifth. Midnight up to sixth. Mean Fern 7th, Rocket Romeo 8th, Justin 9th. And that's going to be the exit of pit road. Alright, he's going to try everything. Okay, so we're working on lap 18 to 34. We're going to go through the mid-race report sponsored by, we'll do Pirelli again. We've had VTech up front, and he has ran a very clean, solid race. Hasn't pulled away like he's had in some of these other races, right? He's kept him in check, but nonetheless, fantastic job. And right now, it looks like he's on path to winning race 5 of the season. Raitu sitting in second. He's 2.5 seconds back. He's done a very good job compared to the other guys who tried to do this, but right now it just doesn't seem like it's enough. Maybe on another day, but nonetheless, he can hang his head high. He's done a good job, and if the race ends out like it is, he's going to pull out with a second place finish. In third and yet to pit, we have Ferrari 94, and he has had a very eventful race. Started in the back, has worked his way up, made some contact with some drivers. I know Austin's not very happy with him, but he's sitting in third. He's yet to pit. He'll probably cycle out around 5th, maybe 4th, we'll see. And J-Mac following suit in 4th. Those two old Texas boys are up there towards the front, but they both need to pit. J-Mac's having one of his stronger runs of the season, and he's trying to carry that momentum from last week. Let's see if he can keep it up. Deluxe Cord is in 5th. He came in a little earlier. We'll see how he fights back from the troubles. See if he can overcome that and get a solid finish and maybe stay up here. Midnight is in P6. The guy who looked like at the beginning of the season the championship, but has kind of dipped a little. He's sitting 6th, so still having a shot. But right now, he needs a little bit more magic to happen if he wants to go out there and close the gap on KSI even more. In 7th, we have Mean Fern. He will cycle out 3rd if these guys in front of him come in. He's had an eventful race too. He and Midnight have had a run-into as J-Mac pits from 4th. They've had into some run-intos, and so did Dawes Ford. Both came in, so these two will come out. We'll cycle through 4th and 5th. But anyways, he's had some run-intos. But overall, still a decent race for him. Red Rocket Romeo is in 8th. He is making his first start, and right now he's doing a pretty solid job. And we have a lot of incidents in sector 1. Not sure what happened. Anyways, sorry for going off course there. That's a joke. Justin now actually gonna move up to 8th from 9th. He has had a quiet race, hasn't really gotten into it with anybody, so that's a plus. We'll see if he can gain some more positions as this race moves on. Tactical Austin in 10th, though. God, has to be unfortunate for him. He was running up there and then just got taken out, unfortunately. So he'll have to hopefully move on in the next week. There's still chances this week, but right now, I think he's got to focus on how he's going to set up next week. He is currently 13 seconds behind Justin. So that's going to be rough. And Dion 4Dub is in 11th. He's had a race that you're probably going to want to forget, but overall, he's done a good job of just keeping the car in one piece. Unlike Maverick, who is unfortunately DNF'd out. I think it was with all the lag issues around lap 7 that caused him to DNF, but man, he was fighting for the lead and then he got spun, and it hasn't really gone well for him since. Anyways, that's your Through the Field sponsored by Pirelli. And as we were going through that, VTech has opened up the gap. I'm telling you, he went from 3 seconds ahead to 5.5. He's been cooking. Right now, it's doing very well. Ferrari not still holding his own in P3. I don't know if he can keep it up from now to the end. He'll probably have to pit. Oh, he'll definitely have to pit. But still doing good for now. And we have a battle for 4th. Midnight, this is familiar. Midnight and Fern. This time Fern's on Thresher tires. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Fern was ultimately able to win the battle when they faced last time, but it took him a while. And I don't think it's going to be any different this time. By the way, awesome job on the wheelie. This is like the most we've had in a while. We have battles for 4th, we have battles for 6th. All over the place. 11 people, right as I said 8. Right as I said 8. Got 11, so huge shout out to everybody. And yeah, Riot 2 he's still holding his own. He's done an awesome job being able to hold with the guy who's pretty much been the dominant guy this season. If the points hold out, VTech will take the lead in points. He'll be 2 points ahead of KSI. I know, very close. And Midnight is going to be within striking distance. And Awesome, unfortunately, is going to be, I don't know how far back, but it's going to be a struggle for him to try to gain many points off of this week. Hopefully next week goes better. Speaking of which, I think next week we continue our European swing. Pretty sure we go to Catalunya. I'm not. Man, these lights scare me. These green lights off of turn 1. They're always flashing green. Like, nothing's happened in that turn. And they're always flashing green. Green. Yeah, green's a word. Anyways, we have a battle for 4th starting to develop. Like I said, all too familiar. He'll be peaking in the next 12 or so laps. I do think Midnight has a 3-second time penalty though. Let me check that. A lot of warnings, but Deluxe Court has a 3-second, Ferrari has a 3-second, and Riot 2 does. So I guess Midnight doesn't. Thought he did. But Riot 2 does. But he's making some headway on the leader. But we've got this battle for 4th, and these two have probably made a rivalry out of themselves in the past few weeks. Deluxe Cord, J-Mac, and Red Rocket. I almost call them Red Rock. Are having a day right now. What do you call it? But I'm telling you, the rain really hasn't backed down. It's still pouring, and it's pouring with power. And if it continues like that for the next 11 laps or so, I don't know if this is allowed in F1, but could you no-stop the race? Because Ferrari is on pace to do that right now. If I'm correct, let me check that. Yeah, he's on pace. The no stop. If it pays off, it's probably the best move that we've ever seen in F1. Deluxe Court is all over Red Rocket. For what appears to be 6, he wants to be in that slipstream. It's mode 5 versus mode 4. Deluxe Court's gonna make the move to the right for 6th place. We'll see who prevails. Deluxe Cord. They both extend the braking zone. Red Rocket on the over-under almost gets the spot. They're side by side on Xpit. We have a battle for 4th, but right now this is where it's all about. And Deluxe Cord's gonna hold on. And then we have these two gunning at it for fourth. But Midnight is holding his own for now. He's got to be on a mission. I don't know if he knows Ferrari Nut has a penalty or not, but he's got to be pushing for these final 10 laps if he wants to take fourth place back. Or third place back, I'm sorry. If Midnight is able to take third place in this race, he will be, I think, I want to say he's going to be 3 points off of VTAC. And he runs wide right there. I kind of just jinxed him. Actually, he doesn't run wide. He holds a pretty solid line. I think it was just Mean Fern who gained a lot through there. And Mean Fern's going to take the move. Midnight's going to close the door quite a bit. And Midnight is going to hold on to provisional fourth. And just didn't get the time penalty. So that will put him on the bubble. We've got 9 laps to go, and VTEC and Riot 2 have been in a mile of their own. They've really sought out to be the drivers to fight for in this race, and they're doing just that right now. And these two are just not giving up for fourth. Like, I don't think they care about trying to run down Ferrari Nut for third. They are gonna give it all out for P4. Midnight, on the other hand, is probably going as hard as he can to take third place. Lost a bit of time through there. You see Ferrari Nut, Dion is right up the road. And Dion is out of the race. I'm not sure what happened there. And Austin is begging for a safety car. And it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. We are still under green. No safety car just yet. But yeah, this is our little three-way battle. Even though right now it's a two-way battle. This is our little three-way battle for third. And Midnight is gaining a lot. He has really closed the gap. We have a wreck in Sector 1. I don't know who it was. Assuming it was probably a glitch. But now Midnight's just half a second away from being in that 3-second threshold. And so is Mean Fern. So if these guys get within 3 seconds, prepare to wage war. You see the sun. The sun appeared for a good second. So I don't think the track is drying up because it's still raining for sure, but maybe the clouds might clear up just a little. We'll see how much that actually affects us, but it could happen. And these two for 7th are also, the battle for 7th is getting close as well, so just because we're in the final laps does not mean this is over. Now Midnight is in the 3-second bracket. That will put him in 3rd instead of Ferrari Nut. As we wrap up this race, 7 laps to go. Why is the battle for like 3rd and 4th? They're always the battles that you long to look for in this league. Last week it was 4th. The other week, they were fighting for fourth with Austin and Meanfern, basically tying at the line. And then the week before that, and the week before that, it's just always the upper part of the mid-pack is where the battle is. And now Midnight is really saying, screw your battles. I just want to finish third. And just to clarify, let me just make sure I'm not high with the penalties. Deluxe Court has a 3, Justin has a 3, Riot 2 has a 3, Ferrari Nut has a 3, Deluxe Court has another 3. So Deluxe Court has 6, and Ferrari Nut has 3, Justin has 3. And I think that's it. Out of the people that are still left. Just for anybody who is wondering. Anyways, we're rocking 6 laps to go. And I don't believe these positions will hold. I think something's going to change. It always happens. And especially in the rain, just have that feeling. Midnight might be the one that's getting that feeling because he is charged right now. Ferrari Nut's tires have to be going away. I'd just like to clarify, Ferrari Nut has not made a pit stop yet, so he has been grinding for this. It looks like the train is going to stop here, but nonetheless, it looks like it'll be a 5th place if nothing crazy happens. Very good run for a driver that probably didn't even know he was racing tonight. Controversial, but a good run. And now Midnight, I think if I was Midnight, I would go and try to pass him because you could finish ahead of him, but you have Meanfern who is right there, and these two have had a history in this race. And you guys know in history class, they ask why to learn history, so then the same thing doesn't happen again. Well, we've seen the same things happen again in races like this. So Midnight's just gonna have to pounce, and he's doing a pretty good job. He had Meanfern right behind him for a few laps, but Midnight came in a lot earlier than these other guys did, and he's been able to hold strong. He's just got to be able to do it for 5 more circuits. I do think everybody's still on the lead lap. I'm not too sure about that. But anyways, the battle is definitely going to be for third. Austin gets a 3-second time penalty. He was closing on Justin, but I think the train won there for his quest for P9. We'll have to try to make that up next week. 4 laps to go for VTech, who has been in complete control of this race since the drop of the flag. This is like the 3rd race he's done that. And it probably won't be the last. But here you go. You got your 3-car fight for third, even though Ferrari Nut does have a 3-second time penalty. And Ferrari Nut can't turn low on exit, so that's going to bring Risen Midnight with the opportunity. Meanfern is right behind him. Now Ferrari Nut's going to snake the slipstream. And Justin's off. Austin's going to take that position away. Late move, but now we've still got the battle for third on tap. Let's see, what will Midnight do right here? He's looking to the right. He's going to make the move. Really trying to dive it in. Brakes nicely. He's going to try to have the run. He clears for a while, but Ferrari Nut's going to be looking to the left. They're side by side for third, going into the fast right-hander. We'll see who lets off. None of them let off. Ferrari Nut runs a little wide. Midnight's going to take that. Me to the back of him. Meanfern goes into a 4-wheel three-wheel drift, and they are scattering right now for third place. And Meanford runs into the back of them again. They're side by side. Meanford runs wide. They're 3 wide for third this turn. These guys just never stop. Meanford goes wide into the grass, and Ferrari Nut somehow, some way is gonna hold on. He brake checks. Oh, and Meanford takes out Ferrari Nut. They're both off the track spinning. Oh my gosh. Late race drama. Deluxe Core's gonna try to split the gap. He's gonna make it work, and Deluxe Core's gonna go into fourth. And Meanford and Ferrari have fallen back to 5th and 6th. What a tragic way to end what was looking to be an insane battle. Oh, and Ferrari done almost loses, but he saves it, but he smacks the Pirelli sign. And J-Mac, we forgot about this battle. He's making a move for 7th. But after all of that, Midnight is in the position he wants to be in. Keep in mind, oh, J-Mac makes a dark move. A deep move for 7th, ends up failing on it, but he still has a couple more chances. B-Tech though, haven't really said much about him. He's been solid. Riot 2, fantastic race. I can't say it enough. He really has a knack for the rain. And it shows here. It showed in Montreal when he got P3. And it's going to be the same. If nothing happens, it's going to be the same podium for Montreal. Just a flipped 2nd and 3rd. Right now there's nothing of a battle yet except J-Mac and Red Rocket. And J-Mac, I don't know if this is, no, it's not a glitch. He's been saving that ERS. He could probably hit it in the mode 5. And Austin is really, he's really wishing that for a wreck. One lap to go. Sponsored by Pirelli again. Bank of America, whatever. Skunk VTech has led almost every single lap of this race. And he has had the solid performance that he's had at basically every race in the rain this season. Looks like it's going to be another race on top for the Frenchman in the Mercedes car. Mercedes straight out of Germany, winning at what we consider to be their home track. As we have an incident in Sector 1 and 3, probably it's just a glitch. But VTech working through the final set of corners. He qualified on pole, he's led every lap, but most importantly, he's going to take the championship lead. Skunk VTech off the final turn, out of fuel, is going to win the race. If this race lasted one more lap, Riot 2's almost going to get him. Oh, that was a lot closer than it really should have been. But VTech's going to win. Riot 2 P2 side by side. Now Midnight should cycle around to get third. These two are gunning it for fourth though. Deluxe Core's gonna go by, but Deluxe Core does have a 6 seconds and worth of time penalty. So I think Midnight's just gonna sit right here and take home a P4. Oh my god. So Midnight is gonna take third. And Ferrari is off. He saves it. Now it's going to be a drag race for P8. Austin's going to get Ferrari right at the end. Meanfern gets a stop and go. We'll see how that much affects. He will hold. And the finishing order just got whacked. Austin's going to get 8th right at the end, saving grace. And that looks like it's going to be it. And Justin's going to cross the line in P10. Amazing win by Skunk VTech. And that is the conclusion of the race at Germany. Oh my God. I think I just found Hayden Sabbit's account. Okay, let's see. Who do I need to invite? You. And you. And you. Alright, there's 2 of them. Now we're just gonna get... And VTech out of France, and the German team is going to win at the Hockenheim Ring. This is the 2nd time all season we have had 3 different flags representing 3 different nationalities on the podium, and none of them are American. Gotta love patriotism. I'm getting spammed in Discord, Jesus. 88 messages. Who sent me 88 messages? Oh my gosh. I can tell you, he is a former driver. I'll tell you later. Let's just say that. Okay. All right, we'll start with interviews. Midnight, is your audio included? You got the checkbox?
Yeah, it is now.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So first off, congratulations on your 3rd place finish. It's been a while since I've talked to you. Last time we did, it rained the whole race, so how ironic. But anyways, that insane battle in the final few laps. Take us through what you saw.
Started closing in on Ferrari net about 7 times a second. I was getting there. Meanfern was right behind me, so I figured that I had to get past Ferrari as quick as I can to try to create a gap between us 2, because Ferrari net had a 3-second time penalty. I tried to overtake him at turn 6. Couldn't quite get it done, and we ended up fighting for the whole lap. Maybe a lap later. I'm not sure exactly what happened behind me, but somebody either locked up or just, I don't know, slid into me in turn 8 and 9, and we ended up going all the way to turn 13, and somebody slid or tried to take somebody out. Maybe they were mad, and they hit each other off the track, and I barely escaped. And got red wing damage, so I thought my race was over. But Deluxe Score had a 6-second time penalty, so I just tried to survive the last 3 laps and let them pass at the end, because there was no reason for me to fight them. I ended up getting 3rd place, so it's always a good day.
Yeah. Did a good job out there to get the win. And not the win. I am so sorry. I am so tired. You got the win! Anyways, 3rd place. That puts you 3rd in points now. you're going to be, I think I'm doing the math correctly, you're going to be, give or take 3 points behind the leader. So, yeah, I am doing the math correctly. That's going to be an insane battle going into these final 6 races. You, Aldefer, and VTech all up there. I'm not too sure what track we're doing next week, but tell us how you're going to prepare for it and possibly retake that championship lead.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what track it is yet. I haven't looked. But probably what I'll do before I do time trial, Grand Prix, do some multiplayer with my friends. Just try to be as consistent as I can. Make sure that everything's ready for the race, whether that be wet or dry, and come out and see what I can do.
Yeah. So, once again, congrats on your 3rd place finish. You did a good job. Our old Montesquieu looking like Leclerc out there, so hopefully you do well next week.
Thank you.
All right, so we have Riot2 in here. Got his best finish of the season so far, just to make sure. Is your audio in? Alrighty. Oh my gosh. Anyways, congratulations on your 2nd place finish. It's been a while since we've seen a Renault in 2nd. Ironically, it was another rain race back in Brazil season 1. Austin could tell you all about that.
You too.
A 2nd place finish from Riot 288 after hard work for most of the season. It's starting to pay off now. Did a good job. So I know you didn't have a very eventful race, but those opening laps had to be bone chilling. Tell us what happened. Kept it together very well out there. Right, able to bring home a P2, very comfortable P2, and I will say, you did a very good job keeping up with VTech. Like, we have not seen that much, and you almost had him at the line too, if only for that 3-second time penalty that didn't happen, and maybe just a couple tenths here and there, you could have gotten that win. I know it's close, but did a fantastic job out there. Anyways, I think next week is Italy. Renault got 2nd there last season as well, so yeah, we'll hope to see you do well. How are you going to prepare for that race by any chance? Imagine you did a good job. You're our new his face Ayrton Senna, just in a banana car instead of a marble car. So once again, congratulations on your runner-up, and hopefully we see the same from you next week. All right, so we have our winner. He sent me a message basically about how the race is going. Skunk VTech. Win number 5 on the season. 5 of 9. Actually, for him, it's 5 of 7. Very impressive. Basically undefeated in the rain. So he's really got his sights set on a championship. Said he had to react. He told me he had to react from last week. If you guys don't recall, last week he made a mistake. I'm not too sure on what part of the track, but it cost him a DNF. And he needed a good week today, and he did exactly that. Great qualifying lap from him. Got a bad start, but overall was able to take the lead away pretty quickly, and he was able to set sail from there just like he's had many times prior. So congratulations to Skunk VTech, and if you want to say anything in the stream, you can go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Sorry if you guys.
Iceman.
Yeah, no problem, Skunk. You did a good job. You guys hear somebody
I
crying?
can't. I can
Go
speak.
ahead.
My wife fell asleep. And,
Doing good.
Is he even
VTech.
in the league?
No, he's not in the league. I think he's a part-timer. Well, once again, congratulations to you, VTech. We'll be looking to see more of you next week, and good luck defending that point lead. You've got 2 hungry Badgers behind you. Anyways, that's the recap of tonight's race. I think we got record viewership. We had up to like 11 people. It was nice. Oh, I see. I get that, VTech. So he's got to be quiet in the house, so it's understandable. I think it's in the AM for you guys over there, so it's all good. Anyways, record stream for you guys, for us, 11 viewers at one point. I think the average was like 8 or 7. So I know, small channel, but we're getting up there in the world, boys. One day we'll be in the hundreds, probably never. But hey, I wish. Anyways, same time next week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're going to Monza. Crazy race last season. I swear if it's not Monza. Crazy race last season. We'll be looking for the same this week. Or this week. I can't speak. Next week. Somebody's crying in the background. Anyways, check out my streams. Thursday I will be streaming, I think, Eldora. I don't remember anymore. Eldora. Friday, DP League, Long Beach. That's going to be a hectic one. If you watched a little bit of it last night, it was wild. You saw a lot of point of views of mine. You saw me do a full 360. You saw basically everything. But anyways, I am BDF48 Gaming. Stream is concluded, and I'll catch you guys next week.